Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daniel Thomas Hine, and this is the Author Alert. Tonight, breaking news. It is with great misfortune to report that all our literary heroes are dead. I repeat, society is entirely bereft of celebrity authors of fiction. They're all gone. The current generation has no Hemingway, no Dickens, no Tolstoy, nor Joyce, nor Kafka. We don't even have a Bret Easton Ellis or Chuck Palahniuk. Excuse me? Huh. I am told both of these writers are indeed still currently alive and writing. Good. We wish them well. But for these two authors, as for nearly all contemporary authors of literary fiction, real artists, this reporter dares declare, they are clutching on for dear life, no longer culturally relevant whatsoever. Where are the writers' writers? Authors larger than life. In a digital world filled with thousands of celebrities, from musicians to actors to comedians to athletes, and tens of thousands of social media influencers and podcasters representing every and any bizarre subculture you can think of, you'll be hard-pressed to name more than a few celebrity authors of fiction. Go ahead, try. Quickly think of a famous author of literary fiction. Got one? Well, answer me this. Are they under the age of 45? Do they only write commercial hits like fantasy, romance, or sci-fi? And does the author you're thinking of actually represent the current generation? In a way authors like Mark Twain, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Jack Kerouac, and Joan Didion did with theirs? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. The young, famous celebrity author has officially been declared extinct. But why does it matter? Let me be clear. It is not that being a celebrity is important for its own sake. I am not making the case for the artistic integrity of popular celebrities. However, the term celebrity and those who it describes does represent what the culture values at any given moment. To say it another way, celebrities are signals of what's relevant now. What does it say about our culture that we have few, if any, younger representatives of real literature? What does a world without fresh, relevant authors look like? Here's Tyler Patrick Jones with the facts.
I'm Tyler Patrick Jones, and these are the facts. As of 2022, 48.5% of American adults reported reading at least one book in the past year. This marks a decline from previous years, with 52.7% in 2017 and 54.6% in 2012, which means over half of American adults have not read a single book this past year. The trend reflects a gradual decline in reading habits over the past decade, especially for literature such as novels and short stories. Notably, only 37.6% of adults reported reading fiction in 2022, compared to 41.8% in 2017 and 45.2% in 2012. For children, it's much worse. Approximately 40% of students across the nation cannot read at a basic level. That's nearly 20 million kids. Among 13-year-olds surveyed in the 2019-20 school year, 17% said they read for fun almost every day, a smaller percentage than the previous years this question was asked. About 3 in 10 students in this age group, 29%, said they never read for fun, up 21 percentage points from the 8% who said the same in 1984. Meanwhile, teenagers, on average, are spending over 9 hours per day on screens, while adults are clocking in at 7.2 hours. And how often are they reading? The average adult today reads for 19 minutes a day. With children, it's even lower. 9 hours a day on screens to less than 20 minutes a day in a book. Back to you, Daniel.
Sadly, this is not a drill. We are firmly entrenched in an apocalypse of the illiterate. What does it say about a culture that reads less and less? A culture where fewer and fewer children aspire to be authors of depth and substance as opposed to influencers, celebrated for their shimmer and surface. This is a time of grave crisis. We are facing a new existential threat to our species. To put it simply, we have forgotten how to read. But we can remember. That is why here at the Author Alert, we'll be reporting on the greatest authors of fiction, past and present, famous and obscure, to remind you that literature used to exist. It used to matter. And it still can, for heaven's sakes. When you pick up a book, you're doing your part to resurrect literature once again. Thank you for watching. Good night and good reading.